They said the gram was getting hot.
It's more of a...
Was the gram getting hot? They said the gram was hot, man. They said the gram got hot for one of them cats, man.
Yeah, again.
How'd you feel about it?
It's getting childish. It's getting immature.
Was it confusion again? Because, sometimes it was confusion.
Well, I checked today.
Was it bad timing?
He didn't like it anymore, so he might have unliked it.
Oh, so he changed his mind on it. All right.
Maybe. I think it is legit. There's a lot of people saying Pickens did like it. There are some screenshots. I know you can Photoshop easily, but I feel like there's enough people confirming that he did like the video.
At that time, yeah. Like at that moment. Exactly. I don't know what he might have changed it after the backlash. But I was like, morning. In that moment, it felt a little different in that moment, bro.
Yeah, I did a little video on it, Big Deke News today, and whenever I checked...
Because it was 2 vids, right? I'm not tripping.
I saw just one.
I thought it was 2 separate...
No, that was the same vid. They just had different screenshots.
Oh, okay.
If you just saw the Twitter post or the
That's
Twitter
what it was.
report,
Okay.
The same vid, just clipped up 2 different ways. The dude is like a Napoleon Dynamite impersonator.
That's what it is. All right.
And he just acts like an idiot for like 15 seconds. And then he lays down on the ground and holds his leg like he's hurt like Kenny. Yeah. Basically, yeah, Pickens like the video mocking Kenny against the Cardinals because Kenny got hurt. That's what happened.
I'm not laughing, bro. I'm not laughing. I'm having a moment.
Nah,
it's like, bro, what's going on, bro? What are we doing?
I mean, yeah, it's old at this point. Okay. Kind of funny here and there. First couple times, like I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
It's just so unnecessary.
Now you've been made aware of, hey, we see your likes and stuff, and
it's super unnecessary.
This is how we respond, and it puts more attention on you than the team. Like, what's up?
People gonna lose their mind, bro.
Yeah,
they looking for a reason.
Like, okay, good. All right, let's stop this. Like it's,
they looking for a reason. Especially you are under, the spotlight a little bit more so because of how they're trying to paint you in a picture. And it's like, do yourself a favor, bro.
Dude, what I mean? Tomlin had some things to say about him today. Like, no one asked him about the social media stuff, but someone asked him about Pickens' body language on the sidelines and some of his pouting and whatnot.
Because I know they showed the video of Tomlin having to talk to him.
Yeah.
He was giving him a little strong talk in the game and stuff.
It sounded like Tomlin was even a little bit fed up. He was less in his defense as he was prior in terms of just like, yeah, Pickens is frustrated, but I mean, we got
receiver doesn't. Yeah.
No, but yeah, he said that. He said that.
Which receiver doesn't?
Well, I think he might even said that today too. But he also went on to say like, yeah, but we got to figure out how to like get these frustrations and emotions toned down a little bit and handle it in a professional way.
Yeah.
Which is true.
Yeah. Like we said, even though we respect Pickens' talent, it still hasn't produced to the level of above reproach. But also, you got to be careful because it's still eyes on him. So if you're allowing this to happen before he's established, before his talent is actually equating to productivity, what are the other dudes going to be doing? You know what I mean? What are the other guys going to be saying? That might feel like, you know what, he pouted. He can express himself, and coach kind of gives him a little bit leeway. What happens if I express myself? Will I get something that I want? And that's the human nature part. That is something that, yeah, Coach T understands that. And I think that's also why he said what he said in terms of, yeah, we do need to make sure that.
He said it's a problem because it's not solution-based.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which is real. Which is real, man. But at the same time, it's like I get his frustrations, and I'm trying to be more empathetic to the sense of, it's like, bro, you're frustrated. You want to be the reason why we're having success. And I love that for you. But at the same time, it's like, man, as a dude who's been in that position, or it's like, yo, if you play this game to the point where you're able to make it to the pros, bro, you have been in that position where you're like, bro, I can help y'all more than y'all allow me to help you. And you get frustrated. Absolutely. Why wouldn't you? You've always believed in yourself. You've always been able to be the reason why. Otherwise, we don't make it here, bro. So it's like you get here and it's like, okay, I can keep doing this at this level on top of that. But dang, now I ain't getting no targets. You ain't looking at me, even though he does. I think he's like either top 2 in targets or leading our team in targets, right? But I know he's getting his targets and stuff like that.
He might end up with 1,000 yards.
Yeah, so it's like, it's not like you're starving either, man. But that's the part where it's like the youth. When you are young, man, you just in a different mentality. I'm 35. It's a different mindset for me. But I'm sure at, 21, 22, yeah, that probably want the same energy. And especially if I was in George Pickens' situation. So that's the part where it's like, yeah, we're trying to be respectful. We're trying to understand that, especially like I said, as a dude that can speak on it. But at the same time, he also has to be a professional, and he does have to mature. And that's the part where you would want to have one of them vets on offense to get in his ear. But who's the guy that can get in his ear? Is Deontay Johnson. You see what I mean? Like, that's not a slight at Deontay, but Deontay isn't on that level of leadership just yet in his own self. So you essentially have, I don't want to call them kids, but you got youth leading youth on that side of the ball. On defense, like I said, it's different. But at the same time, it's hard to lead from the other side of the ball. It's hard for my leader on defense to check my cat on offense. It's just a different world. So that's the part where we're like, yeah, we are missing that on offense still. And I think that 14 is a little bit of a byproduct of that. Now, I'm hoping that it can still get fixed. It can still get, handled. But that's the part where I need Kenny to be back, because if we're saying Kenny's our guy, Mitch isn't viewed as the guy right now. He's viewed as the placeholder because Kenny has been deemed the quarterback, QB1. So until QB1 is back, you essentially got the substitute teacher here. So I'm really cutting up. I'm really wanting the ball. I'm really going to complain. I'm really in your ear. What you got to lose, bro? You're going to put you back on the bench when Kenny come back anyways, right? Chuck me that rock, bro. That's the stuff that kind of gets, you know what I mean? Until my man gets back, where you could get back and say, look, this is my squad. I'm the leader. Rock with me. Just trust me on this. Until we get there, yeah, we're going to have some of this rockiness, man.
Because things were looking up for the Pickett's connection, too.
Yeah.
The game and a half we didn't have Canada.
And you see it's a different dynamic, too, when it's GP and Kenny. That back shoulder is more second nature. Whereas when it's Mitch, he looks over there, and when he sees tight proximity, he's moving off of that. I don't fault him, because obviously he don't want to put it. It's weird. He'll take the chance that he can beat two safeties or two defenders with space on DJ versus, hey, yo, these guys are hip to hip, but let me throw it up and see if GP can make a play. It's like the difference between him and Kenny. Kenny is more comfortable throwing the tight one-on-one, give my guy a chance, versus let me see if my arm can rocket this in here between that safety and that corner. Whereas for Mitch, he's the opposite of it. So it's like for GP, when Mitch come out there, he's like, bro, man, I see him a couple times. The back shoulder, I'm like, yo, it's there. It's ready. But Mitch, they don't have that relationship right now. Now, that could change this week. All you got to do is hit it a couple times, man. Just give him a chance. Throw it up there, baby.
Or just don't throw a pick. If Mitch literally didn't throw that pick, we win that game.
That's the other dynamic. But I will say it was a dope play, though. As a whole, that was a dope call by the Patriots in terms of the disguise pre-snap, post-snap. I will give him that. But he also had another one that could have been picked, so we'll call it equal.
That was holding, though. I mean, he definitely grabbed the jersey.
I was talking about he threw it out to DJ. It was literally like, I want to say either right before the pick or right after the pick. Okay. Not that like first one. I don't even count that. I'm talking about the sexy one where they showed that it was sub package. They blitzed the nickel and the dime, dropped out the D tackle, and all they rushed was 4, and everybody thought it was a blitz. And he throwing that thing into full coverage. Yeah, I was talking about that one. That was sexy. And it was another one, not the pick. The pick, he definitely pulled him, though. Yeah. Today's show is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook. You know, the top-rated sportsbooking app in North America. Not only is it safe, but it's secure and it is reliable. And that's what we absolutely love, because we know this time of year, it's getting hot. It's getting heated up in terms of sports, right? We got basketball, we got football, we got hockey, we got everything cooking up right now. So you got a chance to get your parlay action. You got a chance to cook up with whatever you're looking to get into. But more importantly, if we're going to do it, might as well talk about the promo code that comes with it. Simple. You download that app, right? DraftKings Sportsbook. You making that first deposit, right? At least $5 on it. But you use that promo code MOATS and you'll receive up to $200 in free deposit bonus money. It's a great concept. You use that money to potentially make more money. You can't go wrong with that thing, baby. Promo code is MOATS. But at the same time, we know sometimes we be tripping. You might know somebody. It might be you. Has a gambling problem. Might need some crisis counseling or even referral services. For my New Yorkers, it's the number to text and call. But for everybody else, the number to dial is 1-800-GAMBLER.